going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the title, this is not a video I intended to make so soon, but 3 years, 4 months, and a few days of ownership, I've managed to blow my engine. So I'm going to take you through this. Unfortunately, I couldn't record it on the racetrack because A, I was shocked, and B, I was a little sad. So we were more focused on towing the car out of the track than anything else. So I didn't get any footage of it happening or after it happened, but I got some pictures and I think a video of us trying to push a little compression into the engine just to see if it was even compressing in sixth gear. Just kind of dead. But the engine's toast. There's a nice hole on the block. The car is currently at Pit Stop Motor Tuning, which is the shop I use. I've mentioned them before. They're the best mechanics I've ever worked with. And I haven't written off the car yet. I have no idea what's going on. We still want to tear out the engine and see what failed. So obviously, without any assumptions, we just want to see where the weakest point was on the motor, if this was an existing issue, if we could even tell, I guess, from the teardown, if it was an existing issue that just got worse and worse over time. But it just kind of happened suddenly, and it happened while the car was not under load. There was no load on the motor. I was slowing down for turn 3 at Willow, which is a give or take about a 50-60 mile an hour left-hander up a hill. I was slowing down for that corner, and as soon as I let off my brake and just started entering the corner without throttle, I got a drive system malfunction indication just kind of go off. It beeps at you, and as soon as that happened, the car just made a mechanical burp sound, which I don't know if it was just, you know, the rod being pushed into the piston and just knocking like crazy, or if it's a sound that the car artificially makes just to warn you of something. As soon as that sound happened, maybe within a second and a half, I was just getting on throttle, about 3,800 RPM. About a second and a half into it, I just saw white smoke out the exhaust. My digital red line moved down to 1,000 RPM, which is kind of hilarious. But and then Christmas lights, car shut off, just kind of became disabled. Luckily, there was no cars behind me. Just entering the corner, I got disabled at a blind spot on the corner. I'll point it out on a picture of a map in a second. And there was no cars behind me. Red flag went off, and thankfully the traffic slowed down. I got pulled off track without brakes. My brake servo got damaged somehow. I had a brake servo malfunction on the dash as well. And yeah, so I got towed off track. I was out there testing my new one-off South Bend clutch and my race tech seat, just trying to get a feel for it. And I think I might have pushed the car too hard. I might have ran it too hot for too long. I think I did a 25-minute burst towards the end of the day, and it was a little over 100 degrees out. And I was going for a personal best time, which I did not get. Unfortunately, I still haven't broken my minute 36.8, whatever. I think it was 8:39 or 8:40, whatever it was. It was a minute 36.8 something. And I came within a second of that out of, I think, a cool 11, 12, maybe 13 laps that I put at Willow Springs on that one particular run. Ran the car for the whole day, you know, ran the car since 9:30, and yeah, and here I am, just barely holding back the tears as I tell you guys how I blew my motor with 43,000 miles. So take a look at the videos. I have a nice clip of Blackie's last few laps at Willow Springs, maybe an hour before the motor blew. I was recording that session, and sure, I'll include some of the photos that we took, a couple of clips here and there. Take a look. Please don't come to any assumptions as to what might have happened. The motor's not even out of the car, so we have absolutely no idea what happened, what caused it. But we did see the rod poke through the engine block, so we've at least determined that the engine is toast. So we'll see what the future is for myself, as well as the B9 A4, whether I'm keeping it or not, or moving on to a different platform. So we'll see. Let's see. This might be part 1 of a couple of videos until I figure out what the next step is. If you want constant updates, the Instagram channel is the way to go at AHM Autos, Alpha Hotel Mike Autos. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop it in the comments. Let me know assumptively what you think could have happened blowing a motor with no load at 3,800 RPM. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, that's good.